So, do you remember the first time you played Minecraft? Not because you built something amazing, but because everything was new. Every cave felt endless. You'd hope there were diamonds, and before you knew it, you were completely lost. And somehow, that was the fun part, because getting lost was part of the adventure. Even that tiny dirt house you built before the sun went down, it felt like home. Back then, Minecraft wasn't about beating the game, it was about getting lost in it. Somewhere along the way, I lost that feeling. So, I gave myself 100 days, not to beat Minecraft, but to find that feeling again. Curiosity. I never actually played an amplified world before, so I figured if anything was going to make Minecraft feel new again, maybe this was it. So, the moment I spawned in, I found a shipwreck. I've never actually seen it like this before, because it's my first time playing amplified.
It's literally just in the middle of the pond. That's kind of outside the box thinking. Now let's explore more and see how beautiful the amplified world is. There. This is a nice start, yes? Yeah. Look at that. There's like a little bridge coming from this one going to that side. Interesting. Fascinating.
By the way, I honestly had no idea where I was going, and I think that was the whole point. I wasn't following a plan.
Wait, that shipwreck was dope. That's the dopest shipwreck I've found. Bro, I wanted to play this game every single day, bro. Literally, I freaking made a netherite beacon video. Like, you understand how much dedication you know put into a video like that? Mad things, bro. It's crazy I died. If I didn't die, yo, imagine where my world would be right now. Far away. Crazy. Okay, I do need a sheep because I want your wool. There, easy, came at the right spot. Okay, now we are talking. This is amplified. Gee, man, I ain't tripping. Like, look at this. Yo, no, I have to make my home here. This just looks like a fairy tale type thing, even though I don't know where I'm gonna build my house. Look at those waterfalls. It looks like a Disney type land. You get what I mean? Build my house there. We got a little lake here, and then we I don't know, bro. I like this this differentiation. I don't know what to say. I don't know if there's a word for it. It's different from what I see every day. That's why I said differentiation.
Before doing anything else, I got some food. I used a lot of cinematic footage in this because OBS lagged some of my recordings, which is so frustrating. But anyways, look at that little guy. Okay, I won't kill that guy. Yeah. I'm gonna get on the top and enjoy the sunset, broski. I bet. Oh, okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, I genuinely don't mind living here. Yes. No, I have to live there. No, I genuinely have to live there. I want to live everywhere. I fell asleep, and when morning came, I wasn't ready to settle down just yet.
That does not look safe. More darkness, more monsters, more death opportunities. That sounds lovely. Yeah. Okay, so I am looking for stone, and I am wandering absolutely to nowhere. I got stone. Here we go. This is a whole new challenge for me to simply just get this freaking what do you call it? Coal. Yes. I need to go up 20. I don't know. Is there a joke I could say? I don't know jokes, but you know what? Let's just forget what I was trying to say. Anyways, you know what? This is a lovely spawn. I like this. I don't have to travel as much. Just gonna enjoy the views, and definitely not break my ankles. Ow. Alright, so that is where our home is. We're just gonna see how the rest of the place looks like, and just find places where I just open my mouth and say, wow. I want to live on top of that mountain. What was I thinking, bro? No, what was I thinking building on that puny little mountain, dude? While there's this ginormous, gigantic beauty. I don't know what else to say. No? Ooh, look at that. We found some iron. I was not looking for it, but okay. Thank you. Okay, you know what? Because I left my bed on the other side. I do not care. Leave it there. It can stay there. That's the bed's home. This will be my home. Yo. Wait, I'm enjoying the game. I'm genuinely enjoying it. Like, the views are mental. Wait, I've just been spending like what? I spent 23 minutes just enjoying the views. Yo. Okay, no, I'm building my house here. No. Do I have wood? Yes, okay, I'm not bothered.
So I'm just gonna make a bed real quick so I can go to sleep again.
We've got 2 chickens. No, 3 actually. I got 4 chickens. Never mind. Okay. I want you guys to be with me. You know, I want you guys to be my companions. You know, I am just going to put you in a pen, and I need wood for that. And I only have 1 sapling. Okay. Let me go get some materials. I need to go all the way on the other side. I need that water source, man. There we go.
So I eventually got down to go get materials for both the pen and the house that I would want to build in the future. Slowly. And safely. Oh, never mind. I got shot by a skeleton. So while I went on gathering everything I needed, I found myself talking about things I would normally just cut out.
You know, I could have been a normal human civilization. Or a normal human. I could have been a normal human civilization and lived at this little nice pond. You see this? This is lovely. I like this. But I gotta live all the way up there on this big, giant thing. I was expecting some big words to come out of my mouth, but nothing came out of my mouth. Anyways.
Yeah, man, just enjoy the edit, bro. Yeah, it was just me cutting down trees. Nothing too interesting. By the way, I also installed a day counter mod because Minecraft removed the original day counter. So yeah,
Minecraft has genuinely removed it, man. So I genuinely can't see what day I'm on. I have to freaking find a mod that I can use to see days. Look at the bottom of the screen. We've got a day counter. That's nice. That's nice. Anyways, what was I doing? Looking for tools to go build my house.
Okay, so I made the rest of the video into commentary because I was talking too much and it was making the video way longer than it should be. So I'm just gonna turn into SP737. Alright, so I got back home. I made the pen for the chickens. 1 was missing. There was only 3 left. That's nice. I'm a very good caretaker. And then planted some saplings after that, you know, to get some trees growing. Made a chest to store my, my goodies. And then I went AFK for a little while. And then my first tree grew, which I didn't cut down because I didn't have an axe. And after that, I made some, piece of iron armor. I made a chest plate and some leggings. And, I got the advancement of suit up. And then after that, I made a sugarcane farm. And I covered up this little hole, which was leading down, which is actually not little when you look at it. And I sorted out my chest and then looked at this area. It was nice. This is where I planned to build my house. Then I built these stairs down the hill and then added a little deck to enjoy the view and slowly moved everything down the hill. While flattening the area, I found exposed iron, which made me a full set of iron armor. I carried on, making the deck look a bit better and, just somewhere I could stand and enjoy the view. Now, I wanted to start on building my little house. I wanted spruce wood for my house. So, I went off on an adventure. I honestly thought I would find a spruce forest pretty quickly, but I was completely wrong. I spent ages just traveling. First, I went through this desert on foot. Then, I came to an ocean that honestly felt like it would never end. And I mostly used a boat because climbing all these amplified mountains would have taken forever. About 30 minutes in, I found a mushroom island. There was a lush tree on it, and I knew there was probably a cave underneath for some diamonds. And the cave was full of mobs, but I made it through, found a few diamonds, went through this pit of lava. That's where I met this little guy, alright? Meet Ollie, yeah? He ended up coming with me through the rest of the adventure. Then, after what felt like forever, and finally found the spruce forest. So, I went back to 0-0, but when I got there, nothing looked familiar. Turns up, you don't actually spawn at 0-0 in an amplified world. So, I went mining for some redstone, made a compass, and eventually found my way back home. Now, it was finally time to build my little house. I used a schematic for this one because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not good at building. I still need a silk touch to get that brown grass. I don't actually even know the name. So I went off on another adventure. I'm gonna cut this short. I found a village, got the silk touch, and made it back home. It took me nearly 2 hours. Seeing this house finally come together felt really nice, It felt like, this world could actually become something.
We've got the house down. Well, not the full thing, of course. We got the base down, I guess. We changed the variants of this because I ran out of freaking dark oak. But yeah, Anyways, what are you doing here, broski? I'm thinking. Anyways, what's up, buddy? What's up? I'm thinking of going to the Nether to get bones, but it depends where I spawn.
So I went looking for a lava pool to get to the Nether, and I don't know why, but every time I left home, it always seemed to be getting late. Most of the time, I got away with it, but this time, I didn't.
Alright, here we go. We'll put this in here, and then we are going to go to the Nether. I'm actually going to use this lodestone to put. Okay, I've got what I want. Okay, now we're just looking for lava. That's a spider. Not a pool, but that looks like something really good. What? What? How? How? Oh. Oh. How? Oh, man. All that progress, bro.